Ooh, new emails again. From Jaal, need to speak with you. I received an update on Axul, it isn't good. Please come see me in my room. From Ephra. So apparently you had your hands on an ancient Ungaran AI and you destroyed it to save an Ungaran life. It was a very tough decision that you had to make in the heat of the moment. I applaud you, it's exactly what I would have done. That former slave had a family that thought he was dead. You've given them a great gift. The Takanaya itself is very divided, although I suspect that no one may say so to your face. I find these kinds of debates invigorating. We're complex emotional people with many different views. I love it. But also, an ancient AI has been destroyed. That was probably kind of important, but it was being really stupid. Holy crap. Well, maybe, I mean, if it wanted to die, I guess it wasn't being stupid because it won at that. But if it wanted to have any potential outcome that doesn't involve its own death, then it was being very stupid because it basically jumped straight to a situation of like, it kill me or they die, and I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you? That was questionable, unless that was your intention.
You more than anyone know how dangerous Axul is.
Why were they allowed to speak with him?
They aren't children anymore. We can't control their every move. You remember how you were. Please, Jaal.
I'll bring them home.
Are you okay?
3 of my brothers and sisters have joined the Roka. Axul has poisoned them with his hatred of aliens.
And your mothers want you to bring them back.
The Roka have made camp at the Forge. Many consider it the birthplace of our civilization. Axul likely believes this bold move will create more fanatics for his cause. Ryder, he has my family. But I don't think I can do this alone.
You don't have to. Just tell me the time and place.
No hesitation. You are a good friend. I have a contact who's been monitoring the Roka. I'll set up a rendezvous with her.
Whoa, he just sprinted in a circle. That was a weird moment. So back to Havarl it is. I'm basically putting off going to the new planet for as long as possible, just like before. Just because I want to complete as many things as possible before even setting foot on there. Which might be a futile gesture because setting foot on that location may immediately put us in the middle of a series of tasks to take us to all of the places that I was quote-unquote done with. Basically, when I go to Eladin, I want to have as many tasks from around the galaxy that point to Eladin done up to the point where they go to Eladin so I can do them without having to revisit Eladin. But I think I had the same approach when it came to Kadara, and that didn't work because I've had to re-land in Kadara like 4 times already and keep going back, so it may be a fool's errand. Ah well. Just strikes me as the logical step to try to do locations at a time, but the game definitely seems to have lots and lots and lots of trips between systems is just sort of like hard-coded into the overall speed of the game. Those notifications aren't going away, are they? Yes, I do have 750 credits delivered, thank you. Yep, I saw it. I think I've frozen them there. Hopefully they leave when I go down to a planet. No, it's fine. This game's super finished. Have we mentioned how finished it is? Alright, so we need to have Jaal. Might stick with Liam. Might bring somebody else. Somebody fighting for their family members that might be up to no good, but think that they're doing what they want. They think that what they're doing is for good reasons. Let's bring Vetra. Vetra fits this premise fairly well, I think.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Here we are. Wow, they're actually still there on the side of the screen. Overdrive pack consumable and 750 credits. It's just gonna stay there, I guess. Alright. Alright. Oops. Look around. Oh, it's right over here, actually. Close. There's actually an interesting little note that's never really touched on again, is like the brutalness of a lot of the stuff. Like, Sid was like, wow, yeah, you guys just kill people. This is so different when I'm seeing it up close. It's awful. And like, nope, no one ever really is fazed by that. I think about that all the time when I'm playing games. Like, yeah, there's a big body count for this mission, isn't there? I think about every mission. That often doesn't seem like the problem may have necessitated body accounts. Sometimes they do.
Any word on Tuvint and the others?
No. All traffic and communication from the Forge have stopped. It's under Aksul's control now.
Any advice on how to get inside?
My shuttle can drop you nearby, but that's about all I can do. Ephra doesn't want to make enemies of the Rokar unless we have to.
We'll keep a low profile.
It'd be very interesting to see. I doubt it'll do it, but some games keep a total for how many kills you get over the course of the entire of the game. And I've kind of thought about this. I've brought up this idea before for you guys, but like, how weirdly sobering would it be and almost like tone deaf if like this game were like X number of thousands of people are all on a ship to come here in the first place, and like you get a kill total for how many people you killed single-handedly on this trip. Not even counting all the other many people, but just how many people are killed by the protagonist in this mission that has a very different goal.
Avka says you need a ride to the Forge. The quieter, the better. Not a miracle worker, but I'll do my best. You ready?
Let's do this. Jaal, you sure you want me here? Bringing an outsider
Will give the Rokar a different perspective. Just follow my lead. We'll get my family back.
Well, here we are. This is a neat looking location, isn't it? I think it's all new just for this mission. Loyalty missions are pretty good about having brand new content for them. That's actually probably why they're more exciting than basically everything else in the game.
The Rokar.
It'd be easier if we knew where to find your family.
The Moshai brings all of her students to the Forge. I know my way around. The Govatan, a welcome center, is up ahead. It's deserted. The Govatan is usually filled with travelers.
Avka said no traffic in or out.
Still expected to see someone.
Where are the Rokar?
Is it a trap? Or do they racist each other out of existence? Flora specimen acquired. Like obtained samples of the flora and forage, minimal difficulty, worried about the uprooting specimens. For now, we should focus on care, monitor water intake, and determine an average life expectancy that would be baseline for future experiments. The latest attempt to recreate heat-shaping process used to build the forge was unsuccessful. We were able to heat the rock samples to their melting points, but they were simply turned into magma and became unmanageable. Once the samples cooled, the surface was marred with ripples and lacked the sharp, smooth edges we were striving towards.
Axel pulled us out of the lab today. Talked to us about the Milky Way menace. Shaver says he's a radical, but he's only saying what everyone's thinking.
The makings of a new recruit.
Aksul's very persuasive. My brothers and sister are proof of that.
Only saying what everyone's thinking. That's a dangerous thought, just in general. People can't agree on shit. Even a movie that you think is like the most critically acclaimed, widely accepted thing that everybody loves, like you can like ask like 4 people and one of them will turn out to have not liked it. Like nothing's No opinions are ever universal like anything. Where's the blood that you saw, apparently? Could you point to it, Vetra, please? Could you point it? Nope.
It's Angaran.
Axul doesn't kill Angara.
The amount of blood and back spatter suggests a non-lethal blow.
What are the Rokar doing?
That amount of blood suggests non-lethal? I mean, maybe, sure, but that's a lot of freaking blood. That's so much blood. Not whole bodies of blood, I suppose, but like that suggestion would be that they move them anyway. So if they're bleeding that much just here, that might be pretty bad. By the way, much like that other one where I saw all the boxes underground, this is once again an invisible object placed underground, and you scan that, and they call that item blood spatter because they couldn't figure out how to make you scan textures or something. And for some reason that's visible instead of it highlighting the texture in some way.
Fancy equipment. What were the researchers studying?
Everything, really. As much as we revere the Forge, we know very little about it.
This is carbon dating equipment. Centrifuge for separating contents according to density. I've done that before. I've worked in a lab before, a little bit. Under volunteer, because getting real jobs is hard. Equipment upgrades. Upgrades we desperately need. Few resources of the resistance. Finally determine the exact date of the forge. Sometime before the Scourge is not enough. It's like, aren't you tired of saying sometime before the Scourge? We've studied the site for years. We'd have this answer by now. Like I told you before, I'm not against the upgrades, but we're in the middle of war. The Resistance already goes out of their way to provide us with food, ammunition, whatever materials they can find. I can't ask for more. You'll have to make do with what we have. What about the Rokar then? Axul was once a scientist in his own right. Maybe he'd help us. I'll reach out, no promises, and don't send another request about this until I've gotten back to you.
One of the Rokar left a slice of fresh elmuck at my station. I tried to thank him, but he wouldn't say 2 words to me. I think they've been ordered not to become friendly with us.
Lethul, my brother, loves Elmok. It's his favorite.
Think he's the one who brought it to her?
Maybe. But the rest doesn't sound like him. Lethul is very talkative.
Is he right over here?
You hear that?
Axul's voice.
I get the feeling we're going to be fighting our way back out on our way back.
Thought you said you got them all.
I did. Who must have?
Alien, kill it.
Well, I don't know what the point of the reveal was there. They're just going to shoot you on sight.
Shit. Hope no one heard that.
They shot first. We had to defend ourselves.
Thought you got them all is not an encouraging thing to hear said. Inform Axul that the Govatan has been thoroughly searched. All civilians are accounted for. So they
What does that mean?
Were they rounding them up?
Sure seems like it. Oh, here we go. Let's get this party started.
We got a plan B?
Surrender's not an option with your Rokar. Take them out!
Can confirm have been taken out.
Bring their bodies to Axul.
Oh, there's more of them coming. Oh, there's a lot of them coming. Hello. I can see your head. That's not how cover works, by the way. You're supposed to go behind the thing you're hiding behind. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
They're all over us.
Nope, that was not quite timed right. Boom! He's dead. I'm hearing weird beast noises over here, I think. Oh, there it is. There's the beast thing.
They're not backing down.
Keep
Did they just loop the propaganda all day or something? Just seems annoying, frankly. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of them over there. If I can get a singularity in there, that'd be great. Right into the core of the group. Boom! Bad news for you. Oh. Always the sharpshooters that have a weird amount of armor compared to everyone else. All the shock troopers are just crappy and easy to kill, but for some reason it's the snipers that are all decked out. Ow. Gonna regret that. Oh, what the hell? Interesting interpretation of what I wanted to do there. Oh, there you go, Axel. I mean, Jaal.
No. The Rokar know we're here. Maybe that will flush them out.
Integrated tech node. Just your catch-all, like, this gives you tech points item.
I really want to punch him in the mouth.
You should hear him in person.
I mean, according to that quest we already played, he's dead in the future, so we'll see. The supplies shipped in with the latest recruits, along with the nutrient paste left by the researchers, should keep us stocked for the foreseeable future. That said, we always see a boost in morale after a fresh shipment of Elmok arrives. A little luxury goes a long way with the young ones. Novova, nutrient paste, bunch of other things. Karpa, Parapos, words I don't really understand. It's not really translated if it's still all the gibberish words. Like, if it's all the words I don't understand in its translated form, that means it's not translated, actually. It's not what the word translate really means.
They've got more than just nutrient paste.
Garpana from Eladin. Kaisa from Kadara. The Resistance didn't send these. Rokar must have brought it with them.
Nope, can't go that way. Not an option.
Guess we interrupted dinner.
Some ask, could these new aliens be an ally against the Ket? Perhaps. But what is the cost of victory?
He really hates us.
Times will become
The Ket made us fear the unknown.
For decades we have
Your arrival will bring change to the Angara. Aksul fears that change.
Some dumb dialogue there, or monologuing there. Could they help us against the Ket? Perhaps, but at what cost? Oh, that's your stereotypical fear-mongering right there.
Wherever the Angara went, they left a lot of supplies behind.
These are some serious supplies.
Aya and the Resistance provide support. If the Ket destroyed the Forge, it would be a terrible blow.
This also part of the Govatan?
Living quarters for the archaeologists. Though the Rokar have obviously made themselves at home.
I'll admit it doesn't always make us look great when we're stealing all of their, like, moisture filters and stuff like that. Upcoming visit. I'm sorry, Ongan. I need to delay my visit a little longer. A very special person has come to Bozen's work. His name is Aksul, and he is like Dragnar from the stories your brother reads you, a strong and honorable fighter for our people. Bozen must listen to this man. Go where he goes. Do what he says. Like you listen to your mothers. I promise to bring you a gift to make up for my absence. I can't wait to see how tall you've grown, Ongan. Stars light your way. Are you crazy? Jafan says you deserted? That you're living on Kadara? What the scut happened? Our mothers are worried. I'm worried. Get back to me. Should have known Jafan couldn't keep his mouth shut. Yes, I'm on Kadara. No, I won't go back to the Resistance. I'm done with this war. Dogen, I've killed enough. You're safe in your lab. You don't understand. The Ket? When that human rescued the Moshai, they found out the Ket were once us. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. All this time I've been killing our people. I can't go back. I won't. Besides, I kind of like Kadara. It's not nearly as bad as our mothers made it out to be. So don't worry about me, Basora. That's from Farah to Dogan. That's from Dogan that's from Dogan to Farah, and that's from Feyat to Dogan. How do their inboxes work, by the way? That's slightly weird, right? That both sides of the conversation are in the same inbox, then it wouldn't be in some sort of separate menu or something?
Axel claims we must leave the...
Okay. Was there supposed to be more to that?
Axel claims we must leave the forge for our own safety. Bregon and a few others resisted. The Roka knocked them out, then forced them onto the ship. I thought Axel was here to protect us. Why must we leave?
Explains where the researchers are. Axel sent them away.
What's he playing at?
I don't know, but I don't want my family involved.
Well, have fun. I believe they've kidnapped your entire family and may use that directly against you on purpose, because I think they know you're here.
It's locked. Sam, any suggestions?
I detect electrical wiring underground, Pathfinder. You can use the scanner to follow the wires.
That wasn't there a second ago.
It's hard, brothers and sisters. We are altruistic by nature, but any allowance given to aliens will only lead to our downfall. They do not want to resist.
There's a bridge to the ruins beyond those doors. My family should be there.
Let's not waste any time then. Uh-oh.
What the?
I take it the Rokar didn't want us going that way. How are we going to get to them now?
We'll have to jump down.
Oh. If this was the Normandy, we could do a badass Mako drop that throws it over there or something. That'd be how you get your family back. Even now, I can at least get across pretty easily. Well, let's see how it goes.
Now what?
Up the hill.
Oh, we just gotta shoot everybody. Oh,
Here we go again.
Axul must have sent reinforcements.
where are the sharpshooters? Are they there? Is that one of them? Boing.
Take them out. We can't let them reach the nest.
Ow, by the way. Not too fond of that one. There you go. You won't be sharpshooting anymore.
Push to higher ground.
There we go. Hello, friend. Nice of you to visit. Obstructed, you say? There we go. Hi. How you doing? Just gonna put one of these down here if you don't mind. Oopsie. Oh boy, that didn't feel comfortable, did it? Thank you. Friend. Oops. He was probably already floating. Who's left? Was that it? Huh. They're squishy.
Ammo check.
Ammo check? Who has check? I mean, who has ammo? I don't know if you know, but the people in your party don't use ammo. We all use heat stuff. I guess we do use ammo. That's dumb. That's dumb how we're back to ammo. Whatever. Dispatch from Axul. Starting today, one of our... only the most faithful will be allowed inside the forge. New recruits must be vetted by Axul. I have to remind myself from time to time that we are technically back to using ammo, despite the first game. Like, oh yeah, we made this new type of weapon, infinite ammo. Never mind.
Intruders have reached the nest.
I count 3. Wait! I know those voices.
Lathu, go for backup.
Nathul! Wait! Stop! It's Jaal. Jaal, is that you? Barrage, our mothers sent me. All of them
Did our mother send this human too?
I'm Ryder, Pathfinder with the initiative.
I should kill you right now.
Tevint, please. Why'd they send you?
Because we've lost enough to the kid. They're afraid to lose you to this insane cause.
But, Jaal...
I want you to meet my friend, so you can see that Aksul is wrong.
Trust me, we have as much to give you as you have to give us. We all win.
Who cares?
The Angara don't want anything you have.
We don't need you.
Jaal, our mothers want us to live truthfully.
It's because I love my mother that I will die for this
Aksul is going to blow this place up. That's why he sent the researchers away.
Stop.
He has bombs.
Talking.
Stolen from your people.
Those bombs go off, it'll look like the initiative did it.
We have to disarm them. I'll take you. No. The bombs in the forge. I'm okay, Jaal. I'll be fine.
You gonna make it?
I hate Aksul. Don't let him win.
You got it.
I'm glad you're here. To find those bombs. If Aksul's willing to blow up the forge, there's nothing he won't do. Ryder, if he shows up...
I know. Follow your lead.
Hopefully that's the moment where she realizes how far she's been willing to go for this cause and how completely insane it is, but wow, it's incredibly convenient that, we happen to find them all together in the context of them being completely alone with no other outsiders around them and no other soldiers.
Better work quick.
God damn, these recharge rates are so fast now. I'm just gonna start disarming, I guess. Get out of here. That's fine. Gonna start disarming all the things. I'm kind of hardy. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Don't throw things at the bomb.
Think Tavit warned them?
Maybe. Doesn't matter now.
Are you really fighting for the Angaran people if you're willing to shoot your own sibling?
Watch the pillars, or we'll lose the forge trying to save it.
Okay, all the bombs are disarmed. Now just the Rokar to worry about.
Don't go easy on them.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They're all just family members of other people, but they're not mine, so no mercy here for these other extremists that aren't related to me. That probably was unnecessary. He's probably gonna go off the cliff anyway.
They're not gonna make this easy.
But hey, I saved them the vertigo.
I won't let Aksul win.
Oop, that was a miss.
Jaal! I killed Lathur! I killed him! I'm so sorry!
He's not dead. You are lucky.
I lost my mind, Jaal. I want to go home.
But the cause. I joined because of you.
I shot our brother.
Don't leave
Let
me.
her go. I only want soldiers who are committed to our cause. Not weaklings who stand by and watch the destruction of our people at the hands of aliens.
You recruit kids and make them fight their family. It's sick. And so are you.
I speak for our people. And I say, you're done, Helios. Martyr me. Please. I dare you.
I don't kill unarmed crazy people.
They move onto our planets. They take our resources, make us weak. I've watched Ryder make planets habitable. Exactly. And they'll never let us forget it. He rescued your beloved Mosai. I know. Saved her life. I know. Stop defending them. The Mosai trusts Ryder and... Stop. We've been fighting the wrong enemy. Maybe the enemy is this traitor. Easy.
Jaal?
Don't. The Mosai trusts Ryder. You've become a danger to your own people. Walk away. Or I kill you and reveal the resistance for the traitors they are. The alien is not the monster here. I love my people. Come on. Let's get you home.
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Holy crap, Axel's armor got so weak and embarrassing. I mean, his arguments just got embarrassing. It's like, he's been fixing planets. I know. He saved the Mosha. I know. Stop defending him. I'm like, he sounds like such a shitty, petulant child.
I'm so sorry, Lafu. I never...
Couldn't even kill me at short range.
They are here. Let's give them a minute. Thank you for trusting me. Killing Aksul would have made the Roka stronger.
He shot you.
I'm glad he did. It exposed how far he'd fallen.
I've got to admit, you were pretty badass.
Can't let you be the only show-off. You've been practicing.
A little.
We should get back. I want to say goodbye before my family heads home.
That got weird. I don't know. I feel like Axel could have been a well-written and interesting villain, but instead he just got really lame as it goes on. He's just a stereotypical xenophobic asshole that has very weak arguments and doesn't get much better, to the point where by the end of the mission of attacking him, he's just straight up like he's not even making actual arguments against Ryder that makes sense, and he's even making the mistake of acknowledging all of Jaal's arguments about how awesome Ryder is, and he like can't argue against any of that. But he's like, "Stop defending him! I'm gonna shoot you now!" I'm like, wow, you sound like an irritating like older sibling bully type character as opposed to some sort of revolutionary leader. That fell apart very quickly. His entire organization that people were willing to die for and fight for so thoroughly seems to have possibly just dissolved in the blink of an eye. It's kind of insane. Oh well. Hopefully the actual villain of the game, the main one, turns out to be more interesting by the end than Axul. So far, they've had almost no interaction with Ryder, unfortunately.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
I think I'm getting to the point where we're going to be in the ballpark of 100 episodes, and we do not have an elusive man, we do not have a harbinger, and we definitely don't have a Saren in this game. That's... like, there's different tiers of interesting villains throughout the series. Like, Harbinger was, in many ways, barely a character, but it had a really cool concept going on, at least. Elusive Man was an established character over the course of 2 games. Saren was one of my favorite villains in a video game ever. Axel's not that, and I don't even remember what to call the main villain of this game half the time, but he's certainly not that. And I don't know how much game's going to be left for them to even try to develop that. From Axul. Human, to hate blindly is as dangerous as to trust blindly, an old Nagaran proverb. One of many I have forgotten somewhere along the way. This is not an apology. I don't know if I will ever be able to look upon an alien and not feel hatred. But what I did to Jaal was wrong, so I must try. Seems like something you should have sent to Jaal and not to me? Because that basically was an apology. Why are you sending it to me if you hate all aliens? I don't know. Seems like he... seems to have just given up at that point. I guess he realized he was wrong and he's gonna try to change. Huh. That's a neat bow. I think, like, maybe too neat of a bow. But there we go.